What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're not new to this channel, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This video is going to be about me giving you guys sophomore advice. I put another poll on my story asking what grade you guys were in. So there's a range from freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. I'm glad you guys answered the poll. So with further ado, we're just going to get into it because I don't want this video longer than it was from yesterday. I'm gonna be telling y'all how to survive a sophomore year. Once again, I already graduated from high school and I already put this in my phone and I got it on my computer too. So if you see me looking from either or screen, just know I already wrote it down and I'm gonna just go off a topic and start talking, okay? So yeah. Our first thing we can talk about is so again, you want to make sure you're keeping your grades up and keeping like your GPA up. Mind you, this is your sophomore year, so it's not really that strict on you. I know you guys still have PE for like freshman and sophomore year, so you still got like chill classes and you still should be able to get involved into some things. I'll say my advice for my sophomore year, that's when I really got a good feel of high school and I started taking like more classes, like more harder classes. So freshman was just like see how high school treats me. And then sophomore, that's when I started adding like harder classes to see if I can really rock with it or not. Another thing is this is where people start doing AP classes and stuff, because I don't think as a freshman you're able to take AP classes unless you just put yourself in it, but I'm sure you gotta have a fit of something first before you just put yourself in an AP class or honor class. So biggest fears that I had in high school for my sophomore year was failing any AP exams, especially the main ones for like a history class or a math class. Either or. You don't want that. You don't want to be failing something that's too hard for you. So I would say start off with a regular history or honors next, and then you can move up to AP if you feel like honors is too chill for you. You can also start something new. Sophomore year is where people start getting their their permits and then their driver license. So a freshman, you're supposed to be taking your driving classes or courses for your freshman year, and then hopefully by your sophomore year you're able to get your permit and then you're able to get your license. So a lot of people start working on that very soon because you don't want to be a senior not having your permit, your license, or even a car. So you want to make sure you get that out the way. You also want to make sure you have like goals already lined up. So like you can make like a vision board or something that will put your mindset like, this is what I want and I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get it done. For example, sophomore year you can start looking into what colleges you want to go to, or like see what track you need to be on. Like make sure your courses are something you would learn from basically, or like go off to college with. So like for example, if you want to cook or be a nurse or something in that genre, you want to make sure your electives that you're picking involve something you're going to do in your future. I'll say sophomore year is more challenging than freshman year, of course. It's more experiences and more fun. I know the higher grade level you are, the more things you can be in. Also, sophomore year, I know there are some people who don't like to study or just don't really care because they treat it just like their freshman year. I know freshman year is a rundown where everything is easy, or you feel like everything is easy. They do a lot of stuff for freshmen more than they do all the other classmen. So sophomore year is where you want to still have fun, but like you also want to make sure you're still getting your work done. Another thing I would say is, again, you want to make sure you have someone that can help you with something. Like if anything is hard on your part, you want to make sure you have that one person that can at least help you out or something, or start joining a club that helps you out with any kind of work you have. You want to make sure you're making good grades. Now, if you're watching this, I hope your grades were good or are going to be good, because sophomore and up is when you should start taking things seriously. You should always take notes and pay attention. Now, for my sophomore year, everything was getting messy, and like that's when the drama starts, because freshman year you really still friends with your middle school friends and you're like there to have fun. Sophomore year you get more relaxed and more problems with people because they're like, oh, I'm jealous of this person, yada yada yada. Yeah, that's where it starts. So just ignore those people, because again, some people are in school just to act a fool or do whatever they want. They just don't want to be home, so they come to the school and start stuff. Now, if you're not one of those people who ignore everything and you don't care what they saying, then you got it. You're going to pass high school, pass your sophomore year, move on to your junior year. Now, y'all sophomores, it took me a long time to start bringing pencils and paper to school. Like, I know every year my mama would get me like a whole bunch of school supplies, and I never had a pencil. Like, literally, I would come to class and ask somebody for a pencil because I wasn't prepared. But mind you, I always had pencils and stuff. It's just when it's time to do that work, a pencil wasn't coming out, because no. I also didn't study much. Like, I had like help in class, but I didn't really study and I didn't do homework. So I was surprised that I was passing my classes. But it's just some people, like for sophomores, they're really not gonna take a lot of stuff serious. Like, this is why I say you should most definitely start focusing on your goals, make a vision board, because once you're done with your sophomore year, junior year is when they actually start looking at your college GPA and stuff and see what you taking. So make sure you're in that mindset and doing good. Also, make sure you're checking with your counselor, because for me, I know I was on advanced diploma, and like I think my sophomore year, they messed something up, and they literally called it during my sophomore year and was like, something's not right. Mind you, I've taken majority of all the languages I needed. I taken more electives than I needed because I started in middle school taking languages and it just transferred over to high school. So when I was in my sophomore year, I was trying to request to do this thing outside of school that's gonna get me further than I want it to be. And they were like, wait a minute, there's something going on. But I wasn't told that until like almost the end of my sophomore year, and I was kind of mad because I already had everything mapped out. So you want to make sure you're staying in contact with your counselor so they can see your focus on and what you got going on. Now, of course, they're going to call you to the office. I think they do this at the end of the year and the beginning of the year to see like how you are in your classes. This is where you also can ask them to change a course, or if you're not doing too good in a certain class, this is where you want to start asking, because if you ask for too many of those, it's gonna be like, no, just sit in that class and try and get it done. I don't really have much for sophomores. Another thing is a lot of people say grades do not matter during your sophomore year because they treat it just like your freshman year, but grades matter throughout your entire high school. Like, I don't know how many times people told me like, oh, freshman year, they don't really look at that, or they don't really look at sophomore year. They look at everything, like everything you can think of. So just stay on top of your work, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't really have much for sophomores. Y'all should already be comfortable with being in high school since y'all already had it during your freshman year. I'll also say, do the good things at the pet rallies, go to the basketball games, the football games, just have fun, get into more clubs, or you can even come up with a club. Like, I know my school, you can come up with a club, your own club, and yeah, you get sponsors and stuff and just have fun. But that's all I got to say for y'all. I hope y'all tune into y'all sophomore year and have a great year. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down some more videos I should do. Another video I'm gonna drop right after this is a junior year, because I'm gonna do all 4 of them since I already passed them. But yeah, if y'all love this video, give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, stay tuned to the next video. Bye.